Greetings, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm in focus. Focus. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? Since I just thought that since we are not monetized anyway, and hold on a sec. We're not monetized anyway. I think we can listen to some cool music instead of Kevin MacLeod jazz. Let me just switch this off, turn this on, and let me turn on the Spotify since we are not gonna get paid anyway. Where is the thing that I would like to listen to? There it is. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Albums. All albums. Yeah, it can be the latest one. You should be able to listen to hear it. Right. So what I'm going to be doing today is painting these guys. Oh. Hold on a second. This camera just... Here you go. Painting these guys. It's not something very complex, fortunately for me, since my painting scheme is like that. It's just a very basic stuff. Just white dry brush on a black armor, and then pick up some details. Do the rock, put some texture on it. Hello, Tomasz. And they're done. So it's very simple, very easy. I want to paint the whole army really quickly, and paint them and play them in some battle reports. So yeah, so that's that. That's what we're gonna do, partially. And that's it. In the meantime, I've been painting some cultists. I've already painted 10 today. Depending on how busy the day is tomorrow at work and how many calls I've got, I need to check. I might be able to paint them tomorrow during some internal calls and interviews. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, hopefully. So let me know what are you painting today? What are you working on today? And I need to check my day tomorrow. Oh, nice. Actually, I've got 2-hour-long calls, one after the other, so perfect for a painting session. And these are the calls that I don't need to really take part in actively, so I can just listen. And that's fine. Everyone's gonna be happy. The one thing I want to show you, that's the new white dwarf that I've received for a review. And there's something really cool in the new white dwarf. First of all, you've got this Monitorium field manual, which has all the point values for our armies. And as you can see over here, we've got an index of what's in there, which is really cool. So if you find it in a shop, like a how do you call it, news agent, you don't need to rip it up and look for the contents. You can just look at the edge, and there's that. We've got all the details. So cool. Right, let me crack on with the guys. Literally, I just need to do the bases, finish the bases, finish them to be as close as these ones, and then get I don't know, null oil, not null oil. I don't know, gunmetal or something or other color, and paint the gun bits. This is gonna be fun. Then some, feathers and bits and bobs here and there. So let's crack in. Let's crack in. Let me just see if my English friends from... No, they haven't seen it probably. I'm trying to get my English-speaking friends to come on the stream as well on our like a private Discord. Just fake viewers, or maybe not fake, but you know, not organic as they are being called in statistics. So Tomko, what are you working on? Since you are here, Tomko. I'm gonna use your presence to build content. I really enjoy painting these guys. I've seen this color scheme from a guy from Danny, who is part of a Polish 40k team. He plays with them at least a lot. I'm not sure if he's one of us, because technically he's not Polish, but I don't know. Anyways, he painted his Black Legion like that. And since I wanted to paint a Chaos Army, I had the models ready. I thought, I need to do something that's really fast, simple, and I can do it within maybe not a weekend or so like he did, but you know, here and there, a couple hours here and there, and I can finish the army quite quickly. So the thing is that these stones, the drawback of this scheme is that these stones are real stones. They're not like cork or anything like that, and they are really heavy, especially on the ones on the Helldrake. I've built Helldrake with like 7 or 8 of these stones, bigger ones. It looks silly, but it's doing the job. The base looks interesting enough. Hello, Bastion Wargaming. Hello. As you can see, I'm trying to revive my English channel slightly, at least with streams. So come and join me, chat with me. Oop. So I've been trying recently to do at least an hour of painting a day, as you can see by the title, and I can see that it really motivates some people to do stuff, which is really cool. And an hour a day is not huge investment of your time, really. You can just chill out in the evening, watch some TV series, or just join the stream. Join the Discord, I don't know. I need to change all the signatures at the bottom to English ones. I keep forgetting. Because obviously my YouTube channel is a Polish YouTube channel, and the Patronite doesn't work in UK, so I need to probably start a Patreon for that. Nada. Oh, right, I wanted to do something. I wanted to add a small window that will show you what is this music, and I forgot. Window capture. Right. Oh no, I need to go to... Yeah, I think you just need to start. You just need to, sit down and just do it. That's it. There's nothing. There's nothing else. You just need to start and I know that with you it will be different because you did actual content. It's not just like painting, but I think that for building up the hours to allow you to monetize, it's streaming is great because obviously it's no. I don't know if it's gonna sound weird, but it's no effort content, right? I'm gonna sit down and paint anyway, so why not do it and clock out those 12,000 hours that you need to do for your channel to be monetized in the end. As for the question of what I do today, I have Lemon Rust tank in my workshop and I'm collecting dimensions. Oh, so you're getting the dimensions of it from the tank to do what? To do like what do they call it? A copy of it? Can you hear the music well? Is it hearable? Is it audible enough? Recently, I like to listen to Bolt Thrower, In Memoriam, or Chainsword to sort of get my Warhammer. Okay, cool. Which one? This one is this one is the top camera is Sony A6000, but it's not being produced anymore. You won't be able to buy it. And this one is Panasonic Lumix G80. I bought it recently. It's quite cheap actually. 3,000 zł. Złotych, sorry. and it looks really cool. The only thing I've got with this that I can't figure out the focus, and sometimes defocuses, and I don't know why. But it's me not spending enough time on it and figuring out the settings and everything. So when my studio is finished, I'm still waiting for 2 bits of things to be done in it. When it's finished, I'm gonna record a proper tour because people are asking for it for some reason. I'm gonna show the equipment. I'm gonna show everything else that I use for my streams. What I recommended? Both of them really. This one, the Sony, is not great for. I mean, it is great, but it's not great anymore for battle report recording, especially in hot days, because it has a tendency to overheat. It's a factory thing that they've done with the camera. It's not meant to record on and on for 2 hours, for instance, right? For streams, it's fine because the sensor, I mean not sensor, because the internals are not recording anything. But when it's recording onto a memory card, it heats up exponentially, not exponentially, significantly, and it hurts actually sometimes. It actually sometimes hurts to hold it. So, not fun, but it's a good image quality. So for that, I sort of overlook this little inconvenience. But Lumix, I haven't tested it in recording battle reports yet, so it's still to come. Ow. Give me a sec. So it can roll that unmodified one to hit and yeah, exactly. Internal temperature too high. That's the message you get sometimes on it. But it's, you know, it's fine. It works. It does the job. It's just sometimes overheats. Right, let's put some texture paint onto our models. I'm using wet ground because there's not much texture to put on actually. So sorry, I'm using brush because there's not much texture to put on. So even if it gets a little bit of dirt somewhere. Ah, this soft percussion. So Chaos is really fun to paint, to be honest. I've printed a Helldrake recently, because obviously for some of you who know what I do, I've dabbled into 3D printing and it's fun. It's fun to put a model onto a plate and then just press start and I don't know, several hours later just take the model off the print table, prep it, glue it, spray it, paint it without leaving your home. It's amazing. And I think that's the future of wargaming, to be honest. For people who have time and would prefer it a little bit cheaper. But there will be always people who... these rock self-found or bought somewhere. This is actually bought in Castorama. It's a Castorama brand rock for flower pots. So yeah, 20 zł, 20 zł for a 20 liter bag. So it's a huge bag, and I probably will be able to make like a 100,000 points army with it. Seriously, because I've done 20 Chaos Space Marines Legionnaires, 5 Terminators, 2 Venom Crawlers, a Helldrake, couple of 2 Obliterators, a couple of the heroes, and I didn't even scratch the surface of the you know, bag capacity. So plenty. I just like to buy a bag and don't. You could obviously go into a field and find stones, but you wouldn't probably find a uniform shape. And these are like rocks, broken rocks. So they have this feel, and you wouldn't have to paint it. I just prefer to paint it because I wanted to have this energy thingy for some reason. I don't know. As I said, I saw it, someone else do it, and I liked it, so I sort of somehow copied it. That's it. Shameless copy. Sounds like a lot of material, and then you pin the models to the socks. Nope, I just use thick super glue and activator. I don't tend to throw my models. I use a case, army case, so they don't tend to fly around, and I don't ride with my army anywhere, so I don't need to. And again, if it breaks, I just know exactly where to put it, so not a big issue. Always carry a activator and a bottle of super glue with you, and you're fine. No, it would take too much time to pin it and then do it properly. It would probably hold much better, that's for sure, but the time versus profit, I mean, benefit, not worth it in my opinion. And especially, if these were models like, amazingly painted and would be really proud to probably, yeah, I would pin them and I wouldn't even glue them, so this would allow the model to basically fall off. But these are just like, tabletop quality models. And even if I don't take my models in a case, army case, I use my tool cases for it, which I magnetized, and then I just carry them like that. So the models don't have the chance of breaking apart, and it's fine. Right, and to clean it up, you mentioned Helldrake, it's a base, but yeah, I'll show you in a second. I'll show you in a second. Let me just clean the tip of the paintbrush and clean the rims of the bases slightly, because I made a few boo-boos. For some reason, I'm focusing more on cleaning up the rim bases, rims of the bases than actual paint job anymore. The cork bases holders are fine, but it's just like when you have to clean it, it's a pain in the ass. Actually. Yeah, I know that you might be, you're possibly joking and being very ambiguous about the rim. But I know, I can't stand when people paint the models painted fine, and then they do the base and the rim is disgusting. They don't pay attention to it. Like, oh. My friend Śniegu is sometimes guilty of it, and I tell him off every single time for that. Like, oh, you finished your model, it looks decent, it looks fine, you just fucked up the brim of your base and it looks horrible. But he's getting better. Oh, I finished watching Sandman this today. It's decent. Fun to watch. I enjoyed it. I always had issues with Gaiman. I'm not 100% into it, but I enjoy good story. And it's a good story, I think. Interesting characters, and I hope it goes on for like 5-6 seasons, so it can go deep down into every single character. Because for now, it's been doing a hell of a job of showing the main characters. Really cool, really enjoyable. Right, the last rim, and I'm gonna show the Helldrake, the painted Helldrake. I just paint it black. Yeah, it depends on. Yeah. Mostly, 99% of time, I will paint my rims black, and the other 1%, it's just for special occasions, model that has to stand out or something. I have a theory that the base should not draw attention away from the model. And the rim is the base of the actual base, right? It's the same, you know what I mean. The rim of the base is the base for the base, the same way as the base is the base for the model. So it has to complement it. It has to be somewhere in the shadows, or better yet, invisible. So the only way you can make it invisible is by making it black. Right. So while it dries, I'm gonna go and get you the holder. Give me a sec. No. I don't agree that the base, the rim should contrast with the base. It should complement. It should be good, solid color. Right. So here is my Chaos Army so far. But I might not see it properly. Give me a sec. Get something. There you go. You can see it better. Maybe. Come on. So that's how it looks. It's very simple paint job. And let's focus on the Helldrake for a sec. So here it is. Here's the Helldrake. Very simple, a very simple paint job. No, stupid. A very simple paint job, but it does the job. It does the job. Yep, exactly. Simple and effective. I'm thinking of. I've started with Helldrake doing the gold bits, and I don't want to do the whole thing in gold. So I've just picked some details and just done them. Probably I'll do the fins as well, just to add a little bit more. And I might go over every single model and add some gold to it. But this is the base, as you can see, the same stones, just like vertically, so it goes up. I was thinking of doing it the way, in the direction where the Helldrake is going, but I decided against it, just to have a, verticality, add verticality to it. I painted the base black because it fits better, and it was scratched, so it looks better, I think, when it's painted black. It just blends better. So there's that. The whole army looks really sweet, and I can't wait to play it, have a proper game of it. Oh, so one more thing. So I've painted the cultists. It's a basic job. I've given them green skin just so they are a bit more sickly. First 10 is gonna have red coats, the other 10 is gonna have blue coats, just for me to differentiate the squads, because they look the same. Just like I'm not sure where they come from, but there's 5 designs and there's 4. I've got 4 lots of these 5 designs. So I don't know. I'm not sure if these are what do you call it, Dark Vengeance or some other box. Sad. Only 5 designs times 4. So, anyways, that's that. Yeah, the trims are the hardest part. Yeah, I mean the trim is the hardest part, but it's just time consuming, and I don't believe it's that effective. You know what I mean. It doesn't bring you the wow factor that much, to be honest. So fuck it. I'm just gonna do some details and that's it. Sorry. It's late. I've got so much glue bits over here. Oh, much better. I've been painting, gluing a lot, like terrain and everything, and the small droplets of glue stay on my killing mat, and I keep sort of like sliding my hand through it, across it, and I feel like there's sand. But only contrast paints on these sculptures. These were sulfated in a box of 5 in dark and in dark greenness. Yeah, except for metallic paint, which is this one, Iron Breaker. So basically, I've done contrast plague bearer flesh on the skin. Then I've done Ball Red contrast, the old contrast, it's still the old contrast, on the cape. And then the shoes went with Cygor Brown and the cloth with Snakebite leather over the whole thing. Then the weapons went with Iron Breaker. And then the whole model got Earthy Grime wash from Modeler's World, and then the weapons just got black brown. I believe it is. Yeah, black brown. Just to highlight it even more. It's really effective. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought there was a box of 5. So on these guys I don't do anything fancy, I just go and paint all the weapons with metallic color, gunmetal, bolt gunmetal, whichever you want. Yeah, very similar. And then I just wash it with Agrax Earthshade. Simple as that. But yeah, I love contrast paints. They speed things up a lot. What else have I been painting? Okay, some detail in the neck and in the crotch. This area. Will you drill the ballgame pit? Yeah, at the end. I get the ADHD, so I forget things like that. But then, at the end, I just do the whole batch. Just sit down and go, whoop, whoop, whoop. Grenades are metallic, pouches are leather, so we'll use some browns later on. But today, I'm just gonna do the metal color. So more or less, this guy is done. more or less. I could say it's done without the details, obviously. Sorry, additional washes and so on. But there's still gonna be the eyes painted and so on, so on. Like final details. And I really enjoy painting models like that. So they are playable. They look painted. They're not 100% fully finished, unfortunately. But I saved myself a lot of time and stress of playing with unpainted models. I hate that. And then I can come back and just do, oh, this week I'm gonna do highlights on every single black color. I'm not sure if these are from Black Legion. To be honest, I'm not too versed in Chaos lore. But I believe these are just like normal Legionnaires. They are sold as the Chaos Black Legion. So most probably, yeah. But don't take my word for it. Battle ready, exactly. And then I can come back and just do, you know, a detail here, detail there, and whoop, the model just, you know, elevates. And that's a 3D printed backpack, by the way. It's slightly bigger. It's just by like 5%. But it's fine. Custom Legion, yeah. No, I don't have time for custom, man. I'm just gonna be playing Black Legion because I actually like Black Legion, Abaddon, and everything like that. These guys. But I'm not sure if these models are like. But yes, they are meant to be Black Legion. I'm painting them as Black Legion. To be honest, in the meantime, during the games, I'll probably be playing them as plenty of things just to test them out. But so far, Black Legion was the go-to choice, just a simple one. The fastest choice, I mean the most obvious choice. Oh, do they have anything on their elbows? No. No. Good. Really cool. I really enjoy the fact that I sort of find peace when batch painting. It frustrates me slightly, but I enjoy it as well at the same time, because it's like you sit down, you sort of go into eye flap mode, and you just focus on these bits, and you paint model after model, model after model, color by after color, and so on, and just go layer by layer. And then suddenly you just sit down and go, less paint, less layer, less color. You stretch out and you see blank 10 models painted in front of you. So such a nice feeling it is. But when I'm done with Chaos, I'm gonna make a short break because I've got one model for a viewer to paint for my patronite, sorry. And I need to finish it, and then I'm gonna do a couple of models, in a higher standards. I'm gonna sit down and do actual painting, not batch painting. You know what I mean? Just so you can have something to look at while I'm doing it. It's more. I think, on one hand, it's interesting to see someone just spit out so many models quickly. And you're here just for an hour with me, but then I spent another 3-4 hours, and bam, 10 models painted. Paweł Niksa, gotta ask, why bases with so less contrast to the model itself? What do you mean? The model is black with white dry brush, and the base is blue with white highlight. What do you mean, no contrast? There is contrast. And not everyone, Pavel, paints like you. They have black models and amazing bases. Not everyone has patience to do that. You might be right. But I think that in real life there's more contrast than you see over here on the camera. I think. I might be wrong. But just like the idea of white, blue bases, white, blue item on the base, a little bit of gravel, and then... I don't know why this camera is like that. But as you can see, it's much better in this lighting. Yeah, definitely. Oh, hold on. I've got a grey cloth. And grey cloth is best for showing colors. See? So there is a little contrast. It's not the patience, it's being fresh that. Yeah, maybe. So what, you just run away from responsibilities to paint? I love this old school heavy metal. It's so unapologetic. My bad. I get you. To be honest, I've done the same for the first couple of maybe 2 years. I don't know. I don't have patience to young kids. It just infuriates me that I can't communicate with them properly. Just don't. And I'm not gonna make myself any excuses. I just don't communicate with little kids. I like kids. Don't get me wrong, but just when they cry and I don't know what's wrong, you fed them, you change them, and they still cry. And what is it? Tell me. Oh, you can't because you're still a little moron. And you can't speak. In a sweet sense. Moron in a sweet sense. Unable to communicate. Nope, painting only by night. Okay. So I understand that my streams are perfect for you. 10 p.m. plus. And there I teach in preschools. To be honest, I used to be a teacher in not preschool, but gymnasium. No, gymnasium, not the gymnasium. Gymnasium is a gym, but people from Poland will know. So it's like a early school. I used to teach there, and I enjoyed it. I'm like, but these kids are, like you can communicate with them, right? But small kids, ugh. Oh, I don't like life. Ugh, I despise life. I'm gonna show you something else. Library. Where are they? I'm gonna show you a Polish Warhammer band. If I can find it now. Here we go. If you don't know this band, I highly recommend it, and if you like metal, really proper good music, and they've got Warhammer themed music, exactly like Bolt Thrower, the same sort of idea for a band. I was re-listening to Metallica songs recently, and one of my daughters actually enjoys Metallica, especially the old tracks, because the new ones like from Reloaded and Luli, I don't know, I don't remember this crappy album that they've done. Lucy, I think it was Lucy. Lula, I think Lula it was. Sorry, and she said that it sounds too cowboyish or something like that. I don't recall the name exactly that she used, but she didn't enjoy it that much. Yeah, that's Chainsaw. So, anyways, I was listening to Damage Incorporated, and Damage Incorporated song sounds like a Warhammer song actually. When you listen to the lyrics, it looks like a Korn or Nurgle themed song. I don't know, maybe because I'm in the process of reading, the codex, painting the models and so on, but I've been biased, but listen to it. It's just like very Nurgly, very chaosy. Especially with this, we're gonna go and march through you, through the pain, we're gonna endure the pain, so on. Like, what? That sounds like Warhammer. See, let's just listen to Damage Incorporated. Metallica, it's on Master of Puppets if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Master of Puppets. Listen to this. Can we get that lyric somewhere? Yeah, oh. Hold on a second. How can I... Oh, no. I need a keyboard. Listen to the tracks, to the lyrics, and don't tell me it's not Warhammer song. If you disagree, let me know. But I think that it has proper Warhammer vibes. Nurgle, Korn vibes, anyone? This bit with we laugh, you scream and shout just clicks Nurgle to me. You know, everyone is like, what the fuck is this? Ah! And they go, ha ha ha, what the hell? Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe not like Nurgle, you know, Nurgle demons or something like that, but legionnaires, like, you know, how do they, plague marines and so on, you know, like, or cultists just standing there and swarming you with numbers, basically, and like undying numbers. Because for Korn, it would have to be more violent. It's like, we're gonna slaughter you, we're gonna kill you, you know, chop you to bits, and more orky-like. But this is like we're gonna laugh in your face while you scream in agony. That's very Nurgle to me. And when you think about when this came out, it was what, like 80s? 88, I think, or something like that. Nurgle was on the covers of like books. So was it? Maybe not on covers, but you know, like in material, it was plenty of Nurgle over there. I think, at least. Okay, I'm painting here a printed model, so just for a test. Right, let's go back to chainsaw. Right, so what have we got here? We've got these guys. Oh, switch this off. We've got these guys finished to that level. I need to wait until the silver dries completely, and then I can start doing like red. Red and blue spots, and then like skull and leather bits. But that's for next stream maybe, because I need to finish the bases over here. So guys, thank you very much for joining me for this hour. Please remember that tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming on my Polish channel for another hour or so. And I'm probably gonna be finishing these guys just to have them done. And the only thing that's gonna be left to be painted in my Chaos Arm is gonna be these 10 cultists and a Lord of Possession and 2 of his chaps. And I'm gonna be done with Chaos Army, which is really cool. And then I'm gonna be able to take some pictures so I can show you, and maybe later on play a battle report. So, guys, take care. I see you on the next one.